It involves flogging, knocking, sit on the air, picking pin, spanking, hitting, punching, and the rest of them. Okay? Even that kind of corporal punishment. When we are being knocked on the head, how do you feel? You will feel hot, right? Yeah. So, any punishment that inflicts what? Pain. As a response to what an offender did is what we call corporal punishment. And I said it involves what? Flogging, knocking, sitting on the air, picking pin, punching, slapping, spanking, all of them are what? And so on. They are corporal punishments. Then we have the third one, simple punishment or non-corporal punishment. It is a non-physical punishment. It includes the use of cruel words, shaming, ridiculing, withholding rewards, and so on. This one, or is not a contact thing. You understand? It's not a physical thing. It can be verbal words. Use of verbal words. In the full body. Yeah? The full body. You shame that person. You understand? That is simple or non-corporal punishment. Or you can say that, you did not sweep the class today, or you did not write your assignment today. You are not going to do what? Go out for break. Or you say, you did not wash the plates today. You see that your allowance. That allowance of 5,000, I'll only give you 1,000. Do you understand me? That is non-corporal or physical punishment. Now, another state where rules and regulations for misconduct. And where rules and regulations in Anambra State Educational Board, where some rules and regulations concerning discipline and conduct. I'm going to list just a few of them because of time. Number 1 is lateness to school. Number 2, truancy. Number 3, absenteeism. Number 4, stealing, or what we call theft. Number 5, exam malpractice. Number 6, drinking of alcohol. Number 7, smoking of tobacco. Number 8, smoking of hard drugs like mkpụrụ mmiri, otherwise known as methamphetamine. You understand? Ọ bụ narcotic hallucinogen. Ọ ga-abụ ịṅụsị anya ya amazi ihe na-eme. You understand? So all these and other things, forgery, insubordination, all these things are what Anambra State now shown. You understand? If you commit any of these offense, you are bound to be what? Punished. Now let's look at the punishment for this misconduct. Ife ndị a listing. Ka ife a ga-eme onye mere gịnị? Onye dara iwu na ihe ndị a niile and other ones in the history. Number one, we have sweeping. You can ask the person to do what? Sweep. That's a simple one. It depends on the what? The one you commit. For example, coming to school late. You can ask the person to do what? Sweep. Number 2, mopping of staff room, picking of debris around the school. Then we have confiscation. Confiscation, that is seizure. And this one falls in line with coming to school with phones, or if any person will be at school with. So Anambra State government what I want to phone, yeah, and may again, and now you are seize and don't have a check for that phone. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Then we have another one, washing of toilets. We have cutting of grasses. We have flogging by the principal, the vice principal, or the teacher. Okay? Then we have reading of school farms, suspension, expulsion. Now, in this suspension and expulsion, we can offense here community, like lesbianism, drinking of alcohol, hard drugs. You can be punished, or you can be suspended, or you can be expelled. Did you understand? Now let me come down to that of the prefect. Coming to that of the prefect, what are the areas the school functionaries are allowed to be involved in punishment? Now, what are the areas involved when it comes to what? Punishment. It is not punishment, it is not all punishment that you are required to do what? To administer. Punishment in the beyond your what? Your power. That it is only the teachers, the VP or the principal that can give such punishments. Okay. Now look at the type of offenses that you can punish the child for. That is the school prefect. Number one is coming to school late. The punishment that you are involved in and that you can punish a child for. Number one, coming to school late. Number two, noise making in class. Noise making in the class. Number three, sagging of trousers. Number four, wearing of slippers, wrong shoes, wrong school uniform is your area. Number five, loitering about in the school compound when the lessons are going on. Number six, flying off shirts. Number seven, failure to do morning duty when it is one's turn and other minor things. Okay? These are the punishments that are expected of you to do what? The areas that you're supposed to be in charge. Okay? Now, get the type of punishment commit any one of these. Are you listening?
Yes.
Are you actually sometimes I see you people going beyond what you are supposed to do. Okay? So, these are what you are supposed to give a student that committed the offense that I have listed. Number one, sweeping of compound. Sweeping of what? Number two, weeding in the school farm. When a child commits an offense, depending on the type of offense, you can tell the child to do what? To go and weed. Okay? The third one is picking of litters. You see, I just pick here, they open a school. If we ever did a particular area that is dirty, you tell the person to go and do what? To go and pick. Class, yeah. Then another one, washing of toilets. Okay. Cutting of grasses and kneeling down. Now let's look at the rules guiding punishments. Before you punish someone, you must know certain rules. Okay? Number one is when you want to punish a student, you have to be calm. No matter how angry you are. You understand? Always be calm before giving out punishment. Two, do not punish a child just to show that you are what? You are the superior. And do not punish a child. You can only punish a child, not that child, they are contrary to what? School rules and regulations. I'm not even on my heart. Are you getting me? Then another one is that punish a child according to the child's age, the child's class. Okay? Imagine on a JS1. Is he a JD beat? Or do you know possible? Are you getting me? You cannot punish him daily, in our age, in our sex, in our class. You know the type of punishment you should give to your child. like Romo. So, in a punishment, you have to be consistent. Because of time, I will have to conclude. Okay? Punishment should not be used to show superiority. Rather, it should be used to correct students and to change their behavior. Oh, yeah, this topic in it. Open a punishment water or change. That means that punishment is not effective. Another thing is that the prefect, let me tell you now that you are not permitted to do what? Flog. Are you getting me? Yes. Flogging. You are not permitted to do what? To flog a child. The only person that can flog a child is the teachers, the principal, or the vice principal. You are not permitted to do what? Flog a child. Because what some of you know is to do what? Flog. That is the only thing. Avoid the other form of punishment. So please, today you're supposed to know your what? Duty. Another thing I want to put is this. You cannot tell a child, punish a child for not wearing for not wearing stockings while you are not wearing stockings. You must make sure that what you are punishing a child for. And you tell a child, this is why I am punishing you. Also tell a child, listen to that child. You can try to no, teacher, I'm not feeling fine. Listen to that child. You have to pay attention. Give a listening ear to that child. Explain or they want it. Explain. You might not even punish him or her again, or you might reduce the punishment. Please, my dear students, with all these things that we say today, I hope you put all of them in practice. Try to be a good functionary, so that when you leave this place, you will be remembered for your good deeds. Thank you very much, and God
bless. Effective use of punishment. Our prefect can they use. Another can't when they use when they get a time. That can't go. Who said he can? You will pay time from today at your own risk. And not what your own punishment. Like Isaiah. Oh no, we are not that thing to time. All punishment. All punishment. Or he said, I found we go, you need it ever. But according to the person's words, class. Oh, so what we are trying to say is that she's telling you that you can punish, but there's limitation to that punishment. Because, and even you as a prefect, I can punish who go. I can punish prefects. I can punish leaders. Oh, when you act is like, aside, na Jesu Christ wee kpọrọ mmadụ wee jee ọkụ mmụọ wee ruo n'ọkụ mmụọ si ya ka ogozie ya n'ọkụ mmụọ mgbe o ruru ọkụ mmụọ wee ruo ebe a the person bata onye isi ofe ụzọ furu bụ Jizọs onye a na-agba ya ozi ọma na assembly ground na St. Paul kwụ nke a St. Paul kwụ nke a St. Paul na-anya skandal n'ebe everything hey onye asị ya kpuchie ikwu ike ebe eme ị ga-afụfara okay, but look at Jesus. Oh, Father. Father, see how much you go and here for Bishop. Okay, I will tell you, hey! Bishop, see how you can't me. Here for food. Who remember that everybody will be punished according to his own words. Legacy left behind. Who now for is the same thing Kakalo. You were going to use prefect if you are not there. I can punish you go. My SP not there. But we are trying to tell you their ways of what punishing. I don't sure na Chineke chọrọ punish nwa onye nkuzi onye nkuzi ka o esi punish nwata akwụkwọ. Punishment nwata akwụkwọ na onye nkuzi ya dị iche kwa nke onye onye asị na onye akawo nwata mana onye a onye nkuzi ịmacha ikwe ha eme gịnị mee ya ọfụma. So ka anyị gaa na the last one. After the last one anyị ajụzi ajụjụ ajụchazi ajụjụ SP kwado onwe ihe dowere a ga-eri a na-efufu site mgbe ahụ anyị abazie ife omume nke anyị hapụzie ife omume nke ntị maka ya adịgo too much. Prefect and time management. Prefect and time management. Nke anyị egbu oge how to use your time by Lord Nwafọ Amuchi. Biko gboo ihe nke
I dedicated to giving opportunity to stand on front to talk on the prefect and the time management. So the prefect, you are the selected ones. Not you are the selected ones means that you are perfect, as my colleague said. Kama na o nwere ihe afọ n'ime ụlọ eji wee mee gịnị ọpụtasịa ụlọ and mgbe ahụ ọpụtasịrị ụlọ ewee kwụkwọ ụlọ as what prefect, and that prefect is the what the leader that even will take the other students will be looking on you. O nwere agwa ụnụ ga na-akpa ndị junior student ya na-anya na-eme gịnị na-eṅomi. Ụfọdụ ndị na-agba dị iche ụfọdụ student asị na-ekwe ka senior anyị si were eme gịnị agwa ya na-agwa dị ka senior onye a ka senior Nkechi ma ọ ka senior Chiamaka. So ihe a bụ nṅomi ndị junior one na-eme gịnị ga na-emere anyị. So before I close on, let me prepare you as a leadership you are. According to encyclopedia, he said that the leadership is ability to lead others. Ability to lead what? Others. Before you lead others, you must do what? Follow from the leader. Follow then before you make it. What as getting only now follow so today we are into the prefect and time management. What is prefect? According to Longman Dictionary, we define prefect as the older students, people given to a certain power and duty to regard as keeping order over the students. The Oxford Dictionary defines it as an older student with some authority over the young students and some other responsibility and privileges. Talks in my own definition. We say that the prefect is the prefect is the senior or the older certain authority, responsibility for the school to lead the prefect who will give the right direction to the students to enable them to obey the rules and the regulations. So we have the qualities of the good prefect. A good prefect and a good prefect. Then we're the quality of the good prefect. Number one is obedient to the rules and the regulations. Once they are those ones that are maintaining the rules and the regulation in the school. They need as prefect they maintain all these things they will not fail it. So the quality of a good prefect, they must do what? Obedience to the rules and the regulation first. And they will make a akpọpụta na ha adịka jee na assembly, but you are pointing at the junior ward. You will first of all do what? Obey the rules and the regulation. Number 2, neatness. My co-teacher has spoken about it, about the neat. He has put a student, other field to see it. Oh, they go on a junior ones, yeah. How about our post for you up there? Will you point a bit? Junior ones, they're there back up to us, a child, be a down. Teacher, that is your neighbor. So all these things are what we need. How will the question straight? For one day, children to imagine on class. Say, come on, come in. Come on, go here. Why do you look at like this? Which class are you? Say, 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 what is happening? Class here, I want to go. Say, you don't do say, say. No, two ideas. Only rescue that day is our English student. I can't remember that try now. English is a lesson happier. Oh, no, which yet they go see you. At least occupy a little bit neat. I want more to neat, not little. So neatness, get your man to prefect because I want my mind was in your class. All we did for child or man, and that's the way they came out to it. Oh, you're junior from one and then again, man, they will get it senior. How for that, you need that you decided now, but I said you know senior. Senior, I want senior. Senior, now do it. Senior, now I got at water. Oh, you know at water. Oh, why I asked you now? Oh, well, that's senior, Siaga. Do not strength to forget. I'm not knowing now getting senior. Then another one. Modesty and good moral. Here, how to talk. Oh, you can you know, get to talk to her. Teacher, you will know how to be moral. If you ever not for education. Moral and attitude. Attitude is another name for getting a senior. Then another one is good academic record. Can you just record the academy? On about teacher that they make. On about where you yes, I forget that I have to do logo. On Apple, every English, where's the road? I then have biology, not. I then have home economics, nothing. Can you hear me? So, then were the qualities of a good word, prefect. Can you record it again? Or a good one or a bad one? Then, another quality is the sociability. Sociability. In any corner, you need to be social. You compare the Obo Makanaiwa, Obo Society, and good thing well late. So for that, I will not go there. I can't be there. You need to be social. You don't need any help or negative. But I don't know getting one. But try to tell you where I'm going to one. Oh, when you have a man and the prefect, another one is what? Good communication. Oh, where I one family. Two of the guys, I like it. Communicate to your own. All about one family, what can you teach us not about it? When I say, maybe I email, get up a guy. Why no functionary? I now want to be that my meeting. And the meeting I name or negative meeting, genuine meeting. Oh, when it go for any my way, the child daughter. I like it here. Prefect, why? When I want to speak, they can like it here. Here, when I talk about that, they only know to. And the actually, guy, that is excellent. I can apply on the quota because Nankaya will get it excellent. So another one is punctuality. You know this they are out for. Before they are late. Before they are out for in 2 weeks time. I don't out for. That they are getting prefect. After all, when you get them and they be a late daily. Before the volunteer are not a sport. You are in a class. I am not getting. I am a home. You have a I am prefect. Because that man on a lab, ụfọdụ anaghị abazi class. Ụfọdụ pụta ibu na field ụzi ebe ha na-eme gịnị agụ akwụkwọ. N'otu ọrụ amaka ka ọ dị enwere uchi. Every time na field, isi as ka ezi mgbe unu jide eme this practice. Ọsụmantị na ha na-aga bọọlụ. Every time ọ na-aga anọ na field. Nnasị ajụ ka ezi mgbe o ji aba gịnị class. So you need time. You have prefects need to be punctual at any time. A na-eme ihe na class, ị kwesịrị ịma ya. Ihe ọ bụla a na-eme kwesịrị ime gịnị ịdị involve. Ọ bụrụgodị dị nọ ya na teacher gịnị excuse. Akara na ị na-adị excuse wee pụọ. Ọ bụkwa na ị nwere prefect who guarantee ime everything ị chọrọ ime. So another one, let us go to the time management. Ọ bụrụ ma ihe clock. Ị na-anya na-adị ya akụ clock dị ebe ahụ. Clock a na-aga ihu. Ọ na-aga azụ, ọ na-awụ nakọta clock agaba azụ. Clock ihe na-ekata megide gara azụ. And the second, ọ bụrụ na anyị mụọ nwa ya ebidokwa igwe wee megide tobe. Until ọka ebidokwa megide gbadakwa. So this clock, onye ha awụ ọga kata ilu o megide ọ gara azụ. And this clock, what I use women to make it all perfect in our life, we need to manage it. Yeah, what I am talking about time management. So we define time management as the act of arranging your study and the personal affair. In such a way that you and your team shows up. You and your team shows up when, where, and how you have intended them to be frequently, effortless, and doing many things as possible, and facilitates getting things done as quickly as possible. Under these things, we have what we call the time, energy, money, and the people. When you manage things, and when you have time, when you keep that time maybe, you can be able to record some certain things that will help you in life. And when you need to manage time, is that time that you know that you will end your life. And when you end your life, you will be getting something in your life as a money. And that time that you know that you are a people. And people will recognize you as what? Somebody. Because you manage your time well. According to this man, Pedro, Jar theory, he defined this time management in 3 forms. Number 1 is sand. Number 2 is pebbles. And the third one is the rock. The sand, let me define it on my way. In the sand, upon my water, upon the water, and the sand, this man represents sand as a phone call, text message, email, social media, and all these things are the electronic device. And when you do not, when you touch it or distort it, what will happen? All of them will disappear. So this is the man qualified as a sand. Then the parable. This man defined a parable as a accomplished, can be done, but not able to do it. That is less affair. That is the parable. Then the last one is the wrong. It defined wrong as the most important task that needs to be get done today. That is your study. The most important task that you need to be get and need it in your life. That is your what? Study. that is the man define this as raw okwute. Ihe irubere n'okwute a na-awatakwa ya sị na ọ bụrụ na ihe ihe n'okwute onye ha eme gịnị onye ha aga ọkwa eziokwu mana ihe ahụ wụsara n'aja ọ bụrụ na ikuku si okwusasịa ya dependable ọ bụrụ na ọ daa ome gịnị ọ dawa then the rock ọ bụrụ na ị were ihe ihe n'okwute dị ụtọrọ okwute siri ike otu a ka ọ ga-adịgide mana ọ bụrụ na ị were akwụkwọ gị mkpa gị were mee ihe dere gị mkpa n'ụwa ịfụ na ọ ya adịgide and that study akwụkwọ onye ife onye gụrụ akwụkwọ ihe ama na onye ahụ mere gịnị gụrụ akwụkwọ it will last forever. That is what you are now. You are studying. Then why is time management is important? Can you hear this time management is very important in our life? Number one, it allows us to identify the most important tasks. It allows us to define most important tasks